In our crazy busy world, it's so hard to hold on to tradition. I'm talking about the real stuff, like the authentic flavors of a home-cooked meal that's been passed down for generations. It feels like a huge challenge, right? Fresh ingredients spoil, and who has the time to cook from scratch anymore? It really all boils down to one massive question. This is the puzzle we're going to unpack today. How on earth do you take fresh, totally natural food and make it last for months, ready to eat whenever, wherever, and do it all without a single chemical preservative? I know, it sounds kind of impossible, doesn't it? Well, it's not. And just look at this transformation. I mean, wow. On the left, you've got fresh, raw tapioca, a staple in Kerala. And on the right, that is the exact same tapioca, perfectly cooked, ready to go, and it doesn't even need a fridge. So what's the magic trick here? How do you bridge that gap? Well, the answer starts with a puzzle that, honestly, we created. As modern consumers, we want two things at the same time that seem like they're complete opposites, and that's created a real headache for the food industry. Think about it. On one hand, our lives are just so busy we need convenience. But on the other hand, we're all craving food that's natural, plant-based, and totally free of weird chemicals. We want the soul of a traditional home-cooked meal, but we need it in a package that's ready in minutes. It's the ultimate paradox. We want ancient quality, but at modern speed. So how do you solve a puzzle like that? Well, one company has engineered a pretty brilliant answer by mashing up cutting-edge technology with super traditional food. Let me introduce you to Eatery Malabarikas. Now, it was founded by Brijith Krishna and, get this, he's not a chef. He's a mechanical engineer. He came at this whole food problem with an engineer's brain, and that unique point of view, well, that's the secret sauce to this whole story. And make no mistake, these guys are not just messing around in a kitchen. Eatery Malabarikas is the real deal. They hold top-tier certifications like ISO 22000 and HACCP. That second one stands for Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points, which is basically the global gold standard for food safety. So yeah, this isn't just home-style food. It's made with world-class, super-safe protocols. So what is this big secret they're using? Well, the heart of their innovation comes from a place you would never, ever expect. We are talking about technology that was literally developed for outer space. No, I'm not kidding. That's right. You heard me. The core tech they're using was first cooked up way back in 1978 by NASA and the US military. I mean, it makes sense, right? They needed a way to give astronauts and soldiers safe, nutritious food that could last forever without a fridge. And that's the exact same solution Malabarikas is using today. And this beast right here is the machine that makes it all happen. It's called a retort. The easiest way to wrap your head around it? Just think of it as a super advanced, incredibly precise, industrial-sized pressure cooker. It's basically NASA's answer to preserving food, brought right down to Earth. Okay, so here's the rundown. First, they seal the food in this special multi-layered pouch. Then, inside the retort, it gets blasted with intense heat and pressure. We're talking 121 degrees Celsius. This process achieves something called commercial sterility, which means it absolutely obliterates all harmful microorganisms, even the really nasty spores like C. botulinum. The result is just incredible. Food that is perfectly preserved with all its taste and nutrients locked in tight that can just sit on a shelf for months. And the best part? It uses zero chemical preservatives. None. But wait, there's more. As if using space-age pressure cookers wasn't cool enough, they've got another layer of high-tech safety. They also use the pure power of light. This is a UVGI machine that stands for ultraviolet germicidal irradiation. Just think of it as a high-tech light bath for the food. Before anything even gets packaged, it passes through this machine, which uses powerful UV light to decontaminate the surface of all the ingredients. It's a really crucial first step, especially for the more delicate stuff. So why is this so important? Well, for delicate things with a lot of moisture, like mushrooms or their cashew sprouts, you want to kill the germs on the surface without cooking them. UVGI does exactly that. It means the food goes into the pouch already super clean, which helps preserve its natural color and texture. It's like a 1-2 punch. The UV light cleans the surface, and then the retort sterilizes it all the way through. But look, this story is not just about amazing technology. It's also deeply, deeply rooted in its community and its home. Eatery Malabarikas is the only company using this kind of retort technology in the entire Western Ghats region of India. And this isn't just any region. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. famous for its incredible biodiversity. Being the only one there gives them a really special responsibility. And they take that responsibility so seriously. They get their ingredients directly from the local farmers in the area, and they pay them premium prices to support sustainable farming. By doing this, they're not just making food products, they're actually preserving the region's traditional recipes, they're championing local ingredients, and they're making sure that all this amazing cultural heritage gets passed on. The tech might be from the future, but the soul is absolutely ancient. So, after all that space-age tech and all that community love, what do you actually get? Well, you get the authentic taste of Kerala right in a pouch. First up, check this out. Their Schwan cashew sprout. This is a true local delicacy, something you'd almost never find outside the region. But now it's available to everyone. It's the perfect example of taking a really traditional food and giving it a modern, super convenient twist. And you know, it's not just about complex dishes. The technology is also perfect for preserving simple, natural foods. This is literally just boiled sweet potato. Nothing else added. It's perfectly cooked, it's nutritious, and it's ready for a quick and healthy snack anytime you want. And this is where their whole mission just comes to life. This is kumbu thoran, a traditional dish made from banana blossom. It is unbelievably delicious, but it takes forever to prepare from scratch. But here, it's ready in minutes. They've made a unique piece of culinary history accessible to the entire world. So, what's next? What does the future look like for a company that has so brilliantly merged the past with the future? Oh, they are not slowing down, not at all. Eatery Malabarikas is already shipping to the UK and the Gulf countries. And next on their list is the US market. They're even developing advanced new packaging to meet the super strict FDA standards. They are taking these authentic, local flavors and going truly global. And that really brings us to our final thought for today. Eatery Malabarikas proves the technology doesn't have to be the enemy of tradition. In fact, it can be its most powerful friend. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other priceless parts of our heritage, whether it's foods or crafts or even stories, what else could we save and share with the entire world if we just found the right tools?